Hey Emma. Hi guys. Hey everybody. Welcome to Canvas Painting. Welcome to Canvas Painting, everybody. All right, we're gonna make sure that we have all our supplies. We have all our supplies. And you're gonna make sure that you have your canvas. Make sure you have your paints, all your paints that you have. You need your palette so you can pour your colors in. You also need your brushes with a water cup. And that's it. And maybe if you have make sure you have a pencil, paper. I mean, not paper, pencils. And then your Sharpie marker, if you have that with you. I'm gonna log into the chat via my phone right now. So then that way I can do the above. And I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a giraffe and we're gonna create the background for it, okay? So here we go. Grab your pencil, grab all of that. Let me log in here to this. Here we go. All right. Whoops. How's everybody doing today? Good? Doing great? Did any of you guys do something fun yesterday that you want to share? You can go ahead and unmute yourself and share.
Me and my grandma had a call.
Oh, okay, awesome. Did you get to talk for a while? Did you get to see her via FaceTime or just over the phone?
Zoom.
Zoom? Oh, okay, cool. That's great. Love being able to catch up. Okay, here we go. Let me log this in. Make sure you guys grab your, I'm just flipping my.
Hi.
Hey, Maddie. Did you do something fun yesterday?
Yeah, and I had some fun today. On my computer, I played games, and today also I did gymnastics.
Ooh, you did gymnastics? That must have been fun.
It is.
What did you learn in gymnastics today, honey?
I learned cartwheels and other stuff too.
Ooh, that's awesome. Maybe you can show us later how to do a cartwheel.
Well, it's not a real cartwheel.
It's not a real one? What type of cartwheel?
It was not a cartwheel.
Oh, okay.
I didn't learn cartwheels.
Gotcha. Oh, a
I
somersault.
learned somersault.
Whoa, that's intense.
Me and Colin learned gymnastics.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you the picture of, I'm going to spotlight my hands and we're going to get started. Make sure you have your pencil, a sharpener, because I know that it kind of runs out. Okay, so let me show you here we go. So this is the giraffe that we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating it in an environment, okay? So we're going to go step by step with the shapes, okay? Here we go. So grab your canvas piece, and I'm going to grab a couple pencils because I know my pencil runs out when I do this. Okay, so in your canvas area right here, in the center of your canvas, we're going to do the big like nose area, okay? So we're going to do a big oval. So we're going to do a big oval like this. So it's going to be big. You're not going to do this tiny. It's going to be big. Okay? So it's going to look like this. Make sure you save enough space for the long neck here at the bottom. So we're going to do an oval. Okay? So just do an oval shape like this. Okay? We're just going to take it slow right here. Okay? Just an oval. Try your best with your oval. And you're going to do everything in pencil first, so then that way in case you make a mistake like I do, I can erase it. And sometimes it's a little hard to erase on canvas, so don't worry, it's okay, okay? All right, so once you have the oval for the nose, we're gonna create like a little happy face on the bottom for the mouth. So we're just gonna create like a little happy face right here, just like that. Just like a little happy face line on the bottom, like this, okay? Because it's gonna be eating a little flower, okay? Just like that. So a little happy face right there. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to create the top of its head. Okay. So the top of its head is going to be basically a rainbow. So you see where the nostril is here? We're gonna create a rainbow here in the sense, like right here. We're just gonna create a rainbow that looks like this. You don't wanna get it too close to the top because you need to save enough space just for the horns. So you're just gonna do a rainbow here like this, okay? So we're just doing a rainbow. Simple shape, okay? Just a rainbow, okay? Then, once you have your rainbow, do you guys have that? Let's see, hold yours up so I can see. Oh, cute, great job, there we go. Good job, guys, perfect. Now, we need ears. We need ears and the two little horns on the top. So the two little horns on the top are basically almost kind of like a rectangle. So you do a little rectangle right here like this, kind of like an antenna. And then you add a little circle on the top, okay? So it's basically a little rectangle that goes up like this, just a rectangle, and then a circle, okay? Just like that. Okay, two rectangle, and then a circle on the top, okay? Kind of looks like a light bulb. Its ears are gonna come out to the side. So you're gonna create, again, almost kind of like a rainbow effect where it's like curved like this, a rainbow just comes out like this. Like that. A rainbow right there. And then you're gonna do a straight line across like this. Or you can curve it a little bit lower like this, but it's just gonna go down like that, okay? Just across. Okay. Now, in order to make sure that this ear is three-dimensional, you're gonna create another little rainbow line here and connect right there, okay? So just another little rainbow line inside, just so you can have like the outside part of the ear is gonna be one color and then the inside part is gonna be another color, okay? Now, whatever you did to the left, you're gonna have to do to the right. So it needs another ear on the other side, right? So we're gonna do a rainbow coming out on the other side, kind of almost like even, symmetrical. We're gonna just do another rainbow coming out this way, like this, okay? Another rainbow coming out, there you go, great job. Let's see, Madeline Nolan, great job, okay. And then we're gonna, great job, Maddie Feemster. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, create a straight line across, and then you create your little rainbow arch inside the ear. Great job, Isla. Okay, and you have its two ears there, ready to go. Okay. Awesome.
It looks like a cow.
It does, but don't worry, it's not gonna look like a cow once you finish. Okay, so now giraffes have large necks, right? Long necks. So here, you see where the bottom of its mouth is right here? We're gonna go to two lines that kind of curve a little bit. One line curving down. It's not just gonna go straight down, you can curve it a little bit. Okay, great job, Maddie. Okay, just curve it down like this. Okay, so curve it down. It kind of looks like a little slide on both sides like that. So that's its long neck. Okay, just from the bottom of its mouth all the way down. If you want a straight neck, you can do it straight, two straight lines down, no problem. Great job, Isla. There you go, good, good. Okay. So now that we have its neck, we're gonna go ahead and start doing the nostrils. So the nostrils are basically two ovals, okay? So look, an oval here on this side, and then another oval here on this side, okay? So two ovals, okay? Two ovals right there. That's it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, okay? Its eyes are the cutest. So its eyes are kind of like skinnier rainbows, okay? So its eyes are gonna come up. You see where these two nostrils are? You're gonna give it, like in the center of its face, you're gonna give it a space, and then you're gonna do a rainbow that goes up like this, just like this, a skinny rainbow, and then another skinny rainbow on the other side. Okay, so skinny rainbow right there, okay? To create the eyes, okay? Skinny rainbow right here, and another rainbow right here, okay? But now you also need to do the inside of the eye so you can see like the pupil area, right? So you're gonna have to do another rainbow.
We can't see your phone.
Oh, you can't? Can you see my phone? Can everybody else see my phone? No? What happened? Okay, hold on.
It's too far off screen. Your phone is.
Oh, okay.
I can see a
I
little
think-
bit of your phone.
I think they're talking about the actual picture of the giraffe that you're looking at.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, you want to see the reference picture, you mean? Is that what you're asking? Okay, Isla, no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right there, okay? So what you're gonna do inside the eye of the giraffe, you're gonna go ahead and do another rainbow inside for the pupil, okay? Inside, like that, okay? That's gonna be the other color, okay? All right. Once you have that, you're gonna go ahead and do some, we're gonna put the flower inside its mouth. So inside its mouth, you're just gonna do like a rainbow line that comes out, extends from outside of the, in between the mouth like this, and a rainbow line like this. So it's like the stem. So it's like a little rainbow line that comes out like that.
I feel like it's like a dandelion.
Yeah, it looks like a dandelion. Yeah. It kind of looks like another animal's tail, like a lion's tail at the end. But you can add whatever you like. And so you're going to take that line and you're going to extend it out to the other side of the mouth here to the left. And then you can create the flower. It could be a dandelion. It could be anything that you like. So you can do this type of effect where it's just like almost like a fireworks, or like where it's eating like a type of blade of a grass. You can
Or
just
wheat.
like, yeah, you can just do this type of effect like a firework, because we're going to change that up and we're going to add color to it. So it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. That's fine. Okay, so you just add like fireworks. So just lines that go shooting out like that. Okay. Now in the background, it's clouds. You don't need to draw the clouds right now. If you want to, you can, but we're going to add them in anyways, because we need to paint the background a solid color first. Okay. If you want to draw out the clouds, you can. If you want to draw them out, I'm going to draw one right here. So it's going to be like a mountain up, and then you're just going to do like little mountains going down like this. And then it's going to extend beyond the neck, like a thin little line, just like this. And again, you don't have to draw these out if you don't want to, because I'm going to show you the technique after, but you can if you want to see and to block it out. So you can draw any type of cloud that you like. It doesn't have to be like the cloud that I'm drawing. If you want to do cuter clouds, you can make cuter clouds. Okay, I'm just going to do them like this. Just bump, 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 little line there. I'm going to do another cloud in the back. So bump, 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 straight line, bump, bump, bump. It's like U's, and that's it. Okay, now I need to do the dots on the body of the giraffe so I know what color is going to be what. Okay, so I'm going to just do circles. So those are easy. In the neck, I'm going to do big circles and little circles. So I'm going to do a circle here. I'm going to do maybe a bigger circle here. I'm going to do a circle here. So I'm going to do smaller circles here, little circle here. So don't put too many, because remember, we're going to have to paint all these. So you just got to just do enough so then that way it looks like a giraffe, okay? You don't need that many. A little bit goes a long way, okay? So I think that's all the circles I'm going to do, okay? For the neck. Now the head also has to match. So the head is going to have smaller circles than the neck part. So for the head, I'm just going to add a few little smaller circles, just little circles here, here, just add a few. You don't need to add too many, but you just make sure that you can see them, because we're going to paint all of this first and then we're going to add the circles after. We're going to paint over them anyways. Now, if you want to add a little bit of hair to the top of the giraffe, you can, kind of almost like the flower here, the bit of grass. You can add, I'm going to add maybe like 2 little pieces of hair, or maybe like a little, it looks like a little crown on the top right there. I can add like a little piece of hair on the top if I want. I don't have to, but you can if you want to, okay? And that's basically the giraffe. There's nothing else to this giraffe. Now the painting, it's what's gonna take us a while, okay? And I'm gonna show you technique and how to mix colors together. So right now, we're gonna grab our palette and we need some yellow in our palette. So we need to grab our palette and go ahead and pour some yellow in your palette. Make sure you have your cup with water. I'm gonna pour yellow in my palette. I'm gonna pour some orange in my palette. Orange. Okay. Pour some orange. I'm gonna do the sky. The sky is like a darker blue. So I'm gonna add some blue here. You can do a lighter blue. If you don't want to do the sky blue, you don't have to. You can change it to whatever color you want. Okay. I'm gonna do blue. I'm going to add, let's see, I'm gonna add maybe some pink, some blue for the, I think I might do, black I need for sure. Need some black. I'm gonna need some white for the clouds later. The white, since I don't have any more space on my palette, actually I can use this pink pod right here. Okay, there we go, white. Okay, I think I'm gonna start off with that. I might add some purple. Right now that purple was wet. Okay. All right, guys. So I have my paint palette right here. What I'm gonna do first, remember what I said, we're gonna paint the background first and then we're gonna paint the giraffe. So I'm gonna grab my brushes. I'm gonna see which one I want. For a background, what I wanna do, I usually tend to use the bigger brush like this. Do you see this brush right here? I want this brush, okay? Not the hugest brush, but the next one over, okay? Now I'm gonna paint, depending on what color you chose for your background, I'm gonna paint the whole background and I'm gonna paint over the clouds as well, because I'm going to go over the white, the blue over. So look what I'm gonna do. Do you see how I painted, how I drew out the clouds in the background? Well, it would be too much for me to go around it. So I'm just gonna paint over it and then I'll just paint over it with white. So I'm just, gonna start painting the background right now, okay? So just start painting the background. You're not gonna paint the giraffe right now. So let's do the background because we're gonna do a technique with the background, kind of like what we did with the panda bear, okay? So go ahead and just start painting your whole background. If you chose blue, you're gonna do it blue. If you chose a different color like purple, then go ahead and do purple. It's up to you what color. I'm gonna show you something that I did yesterday. I did a birthday party for one of our campers. And this is what I did. Look, we did a unicorn yesterday. We did this unicorn. So we painted a blue, purple and blue background here. And we did like a waterfall. So you can do it with like blues and purples for your background for your giraffe if you want, or you can just keep it with the blue, okay? And I'll show you a splatter effect as well, how to do that. So we're just painting our background. How is that going for you guys? Make sure you guys are not gonna put too much paint on your brush. Just make sure it covers enough, okay? You don't wanna see any of the canvas, white canvas in the background, okay? And just take your time. How are you doing, Eli? Good? You doing okay? All right. So just take your time.
Whose birthday was it?
It was one of our campers, Kelsey. Kelsey,
Blue.
what color are you doing? Yo-yo?
Blue.
You're doing blue?
Yeah. I like
Okay.
blue though. I'm not doing dark blue.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna probably do a little bit of light blue on this too. I'll probably mix two blues together. That's the good thing about these type of paints. You can mix them. You can mix the colors up together as well. Hey, Aislinn, how are you doing, Aislinn? How are you doing, honey? Good? Are you doing the giraffe? Yeah, awesome. Okay. So you're gonna paint the whole background. Okay, just go ahead and, whoops. See, so right now, since I'm painting the background, you see what I'm doing? I'm putting my fingers on the neck. So then that way I can hold my canvas down. So I do that purposely. I paint the background first, so then that way I have something to hold on to once I start painting everything else. Okay, and that just, make sure you just have enough paint on your brush. You don't need water. When you work with these paints, you don't need water to add to water to your brush for the background because then it makes it too runny. Okay, so just use it in its pure consistency. Okay, when you get
What are we doing on Friday? What are we painting on Friday?
I have two different choices. Is there anything specific you want to see, Eli?
My sister wants to make a unicorn.
A unicorn? Okay.
Yeah.
How many of you guys want to do a unicorn? Paint a unicorn. Okay. Let me see. I might do two examples on Friday. Maybe I'll do that. Usually when I do like the cartooning classes, I do two different things at a time. I could probably
Yeah, I was just there.
do that. So I'm just gonna continue.
So was I.
I'm just gonna continue, yes. Gonna continue painting this background. It gets a little tricky here by the hair and in between the horns, but you can do it. Get a thinner brush if you need to.
I'm all done.
Okay, great. So now that you did your blue, you're gonna let that dry, your background, you're gonna let that dry. You're not gonna add the white yet because we're gonna need to add one more coat to the background, it looks like. Okay? Because it looks like, for me, it looks a little thin. All right, next part. Once you have your whole background done, we're gonna start working on the actual giraffe itself. So we're gonna grab a color. Let's see, which color should we grab first? We're gonna go ahead and do the yellow. Let's do the yellow first. So the yellow is gonna be the neck part. And we're gonna do, actually we're gonna paint the whole thing yellow because then we're gonna mix the yellow with the orange in here, okay, for the nose. So we're gonna color the whole thing yellow except the eyes. Do not do the eyes or the nostrils, okay? Or actually you can paint over the nostrils because we're gonna color them black anyways. Here, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. Let me clean my brush. If you have a water cup, clean your brush. Make sure you dry your brush or else it becomes too wet. And with yellow, the yellow is too light. So look, I'm gonna paint the whole giraffe, even the nostrils. I'm gonna leave the eyes, I'm gonna leave them white. I'm just gonna paint around the eyes, but everything else I'm gonna paint yellow because I'm gonna mix the orange with the yellow for like its nose area, okay? So you can paint everything else yellow here. It makes it easier because we're gonna blend a color in a second. We're gonna blend two colors together. So just color everything yellow right now. Right here, the neck. Color that in. Just paint that up. And sometimes it's really light. Like mine, I'm gonna have to probably go twice over so I don't see the pencil lines. Just color all that yellow. Color the ears yellow. Leave the eyes open. Okay, just color that in. And again, if you don't want to color it like the regular color, if you want to maybe like make a purple giraffe, a purple and blue giraffe, you can change it up. It doesn't have to be these colors. Okay. So I've colored all of this yellow. I'm gonna do a little bit more yellow. Just need enough paint here. Now, in the center, the nose area is gonna be an orangey. So I'm gonna add some, I'm not gonna clean my yellow brush. Since I colored everything yellow already, I'm not gonna color anything else. Oh, I can actually color the part of the dandelion yellow as well, because I'm gonna add some orange to that. So I can do the dandelion or the flower part. I'm gonna do that yellow. I can do a little yellow here. Tap that over just like that. Like that. Okay, that's perfect. Once I have this all done, I'm not gonna clean my brush. Let me see, Isla. Great. I'm not gonna clean my brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and dip it into my orange. And I'm gonna just mix it in here with the nose, okay? I'm gonna mix the yellow and the orange right on the canvas. And I'm just gonna mix those in together, okay? Just gonna go right over it. Okay, right over it. Add a little bit more orange if you need to. Go over it a little bit more. We're gonna let that dry. Just make sure that you don't have globs of paint everywhere. Just mix it up. There we go, keep on going. I'm gonna have to add another coat. Again, because these paints are washable, they're a little on the thinner side. from acrylic. So we need to do another coat, okay? So right now I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Now, just gonna do that. Make sure you add enough orange. Let those colors mix. I'm gonna also do the same thing for the ear here. I'm gonna go in with the orange inside the ear, inside only, inside the ear, inside this ear as well. Mix it up right there, a little bit with the ear. And I'm also gonna do the top of the horn, the 2 little circle dots as well. The 2 little circle dots and the hair. Okay, just the hair. The 2 little circle dots and the hair. Okay, how's everybody's looking? Okay, good?
How are we gonna do brown for the spots?
Oh, don't worry. The browns are gonna be kind of like the orange. We're gonna make this a little bit darker. We're gonna add a little bit of black to it, okay? I'll show you in a second. Okay. So now. No. Okay. Now, for the circles, for the dots here, what you can do, we can add another coat of yellow in a moment, because right now that's starting to dry. We're gonna do the background 1 more coat. So leave that, let that dry right now. You're gonna clean your brush or use a different brush. We're gonna go back to the background again. We're gonna add 1 more coat of blue, okay? You can choose the same blue or you can change it with the lighter blue, okay? You can mix whichever color that you want, lighter blue, darker blue. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat of my blue. I'm gonna use the turquoise one this time because I think I like that a little better. I'm gonna use a turquoise blue and gonna go over the blue that I already have. Okay, and I'm doing that second coat. Now, if I wanted to do both colors together with the darker blue and the lighter blue, I could. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do another coat, let that dry, and then we'll go back to the giraffe. Because then we're gonna do, once the background dries again for the second time, we're gonna add the clouds, okay? And then we'll do a splatter effect. I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. So just go ahead and start adding more paint to your background. So you should not really see like the streaks of the brush if you're adding more paint. Like for the second coat, you'll see it, it'll start coming together a little bit better, okay? Take your time. And then we'll go into the giraffe. All right, let's see. So just go ahead and continue painting your background. Have any of you guys painted something really cool before? Don't want to share? Go ahead, Isla.
Well, I didn't really paint it. Actually, I didn't paint it at all, but something related to painting.
Uh-huh, what was it? What did you paint? Or what did you, ooh, that's
I
cool.
won this at the circus trivia.
Hold on, let me spotlight you. Hold on. You have to, that is cool, awesome. Great.
It's a necklace.
Cute. Awesome.
Although I'm not gonna wear it for painting because it's not.
Yes,
that good
Maddie,
at painting.
go ahead. Go ahead, Maddie.
I painted something cool. Even I paint something all black, and I almost wait for it to dry, so I put some colors on it, and then I mix it. Now I had a dark green. Now I got the white mixing. I mixed it with the blue, but then I took the brush, put it on there, and mix it. Then it turned it into a lighter green, so I put it on the board.
Oh, cool. Is it almost, is it like the black scratch paper? Like that?
No.
Ooh. That looks good. I love that you chose green in your background, Maddie.
Thank you.
That's so cute. Okay. Did you do another coat of your green, Maddie?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll let it dry. Okay. All right, great. All right, guys, so here, I'm gonna spotlight. So now that I added my other shade of blue, or another layer of blue, it's starting to really look a lot better. It's starting to pop a lot more. That's exactly what I want it to look like, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start doing the neck. So now that this is dry right here, right? This should be dry, the yellow should be dry. We're gonna go ahead. So do you see what I just did right now here in my palette? You see I have orange? I have orange here and I have yellow. I added a little bit of orange and yellow and I started mixing another lighter orange here on this side. So what you can do right now is you can do the same. So if you have in your palette here, you could go ahead and get a little bit of yellow, put it right here, get a little bit of orange and mix it up a little bit. So it creates almost like a lighter orange. You can mix that up. And then you can create a lighter color. So you can do the neck, or you can just leave the neck yellow. So I would probably do the neck yellow one more time. I'm gonna add one more coat of yellow. Hold on one second. Let's do the coat, one more yellow. Here. I'm gonna add yellow again to my neck because I need this to be brighter. It's too light for me. So I'm gonna add some more yellow, another coat of yellow. So I'm gonna add yellow everywhere that we had yellow. Well, let's add another coat. And then we'll mix our color again and then do the dots, okay? So go ahead and do another coat of yellow or whatever color you colored your giraffe. Okay, go ahead and color that in. Paint that one more time because we really need this to pop. Can't have it just look dry. All right, I'm gonna add some more yellow here to the top of the ear. There we go, that's so much better. Can you guys tell the difference when you add another coat of paint? Can you guys see the difference? Yes, no? Aylin, you can't? Aislinn, you can't? Okay. You should be able to see the difference if you're using enough paint. Okay. All right, that looks good. Okay. So now that I have my yellow painted, again, what I said earlier, you're gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of yellow, put it right here, a little bit of orange, mix it up a little bit. It's gonna change the tone. That's gonna create almost like a brown. If you wanna add a tiny bit of black, just a tiny bit, because a little goes a long way. You can add some black and make this a little darker. Okay, if you wanna add a little bit of black, you can make it a little darker. You choose what you wanna do, okay? So with that, I'm gonna do the dots now a little darker. So I'm just gonna add those dots right there. And this becomes more of a brown. So I added a little bit of black to it and it becomes a little on the brown side. I don't want it to be too pure black. So if I put too much black, I just have to add more yellow and more orange and mix it up like this to make it a brown. So I'm just gonna add my brown now. Since I created brown like this, I'm just gonna do my little dots here and I'm gonna have to go over the dots probably 2 or 3 times. Okay, just go ahead and do that. So mix those colors. Were you guys able to get the brown? If you guys have brown paint, you don't have to mix it. But if you're able to mix it with the color, the paints that you have, you just mix that up and you get like a brown tone. Okay? Get like a little brown tone right here. Sometimes you just have to add a little bit more black to get a little bit of darker shade that you want. And that's okay.
Miss Elizabeth,
Yes.
can I show you something that I've done before on a canvas?
Of course. Let's see. Hold on, let me spotlight you. Ooh,
I mixed up a bunch of colors up here. I mixed the purple and the pink to get this color.
awesome. That's beautiful. It was like a sunset, right?
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But to get it really mixed up,
Uh-huh.
I put a couple paper towels and then pushed really hard on it.
Mhm.
And it kind of got them more mixed up.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. So good. All right, awesome. So I'm going to continue adding the brown spots here. So just add some brown spots. And again, if I want to add more brown spots, I could. I don't just have to limit myself to what I did. So right now, I think I might add a few more brown spots here, maybe fill up its neck a little bit. So just change it up. Okay. What I like to do when I draw on canvas, sometimes you can just draw it on canvas and draw it with pencil and just leave it like this. What I like to do, I also like to Sharpie my work. So I'll probably Sharpie it once it dries. So I'm going to continue just adding that. So I'm going to continue adding the dots here to the top. I think I need a thinner brush because this brush is too thick. Let me put that brush aside. Let me clean another brush. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. Then we're going to work on the nostrils. The nostrils are going to be black. I'm going to add more of this brown here for the dots for my giraffe here. How many of you guys have ever seen a giraffe in person at the zoo?
I have. And I
Have
got
you?
a camera back, so.
Awesome. Have any of you guys fed a giraffe
I
before?
didn't shake.
Cool.
But I actually have fed a giraffe before.
Awesome.
There we go.
Okay.
I fed a giraffe before.
You have? Awesome. What did you feed it? What did you feed it? Do you remember? No? It's okay. All right. So look, with the brown, if you want to add some dimension to your...
Excuse me.
Yes, Maddie, go ahead.
Last night I painted this with my daddy, and it's like an
Beautiful.
X. Even I made another one, and also I did it like rainbow, but it's different.
I love the colors that
It's
you did.
rainbow colors.
That's beautiful. It's so vibrant. Great job. It's an awesome painting session. Awesome. All right, guys. So with your brown, thank you for sharing, Maddie. Let me spotlight my hands again. Okay, so with your brown, I'm going to show you where to do. You can do some highlights here. Okay. So look, when you have your little bit of brown here, you can also do some highlights by going over the nose a little bit, like just like that, a little bit. Give it a little bit of dimension. You can even do a little line right here for the mouth to give it a little bit of dimension. You can go ahead and do a little bit of brown right here as well to give it a little bit of dimension, okay? It just helps it like stand out a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it just makes it pop out, okay? Now you can do the same thing here for the ear. You see on the top right there, you can just do a little line that goes in here like this. Just a little bit. That one's a little dark. I'm gonna have to add more orange. And you can do the same thing on the other side, just for a little dimension, okay, for shadow. You can do the same thing for the top of the ear, the top of the horn right here, just add a little bit, just a little bit for some dimension, okay? And that just really makes things pop a little bit more, okay? Now, you can also do a little bit here by the nostril. We're gonna color the nostril black in a second. You can just do a little line right there and a little line right here with your brown, and it'll make it pop, okay? All right. So now what we're gonna grab our black, and we're gonna start with our black, okay? So our black paint here, we're gonna go ahead and start with the nostrils, and then we're gonna go to the eyes. Let's see. So I'm gonna grab the black, and I'm gonna paint inside the nostril only to do probably 2 coats. I'm gonna do 1 coat right there, another coat right here. That's 2 nostrils, boom, done. 2 little nostrils done. Now I have to do the eyes, okay? So the eyes here, I'm gonna do the inside black. So the inside is gonna be black in here. Just be very careful, get a thin brush. Just do the eye. Now, if you don't wanna work with the paint, you could do a Sharpie line, but I would just go with the paint, it looks better. Okay, and do the other eye. Right there, just with the black, a little bit, a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now, might need to go, we'll go over that in a second. We'll need to go over the nostrils again. We'll let that dry, that first coat dry, and then we'll go over it one more time, okay? So right now the eyes are done, the nostrils are done. We'll go over the eyes and the nostril again once we finish the background. Can you guys check your background and see, touch your background. Is your background pretty much dry? Is it pretty much dry? Thumbs up if it is. Thumbs up if it is, if your background's dry. It should be dry by now because if we only used a little bit of paint, it should be dry. Okay, we're gonna start working on the clouds. So you're gonna need white paint and you're gonna need another brush, okay? So make sure you have some white paint with you and you have your brush. I'm gonna show you which brush you can use. We don't want too big of a brush. We want this type of brush. You guys see this one? Like this one? Okay. Get this type of brush. You don't want the bigger brushes because we really want to take our time with this one. Okay, with the clouds, if you could, you should be able to see your pencil lines with your, if you drew the clouds. If you didn't draw the clouds, we're just going to make them up, okay? So here we go. If your background is dry, which it should be, most of it should be dry, it's fine. You're going to add a little bit of yellow paint to your brush and you're basically just going to do like circular motion, okay, circular motion all over the background, circular motion. If you drew your clouds, you're gonna go ahead and follow those lines, but you're basically doing circular motion because we're gonna create kind of like the fluffiness of the cloud, okay? So circular motion, kind of like you're doing like just circles, you're just circular motion everywhere, okay? And that starts creating the cloud effect. So circular motion, just, you're not pressing too hard with your brush. You're just basically kind of using the tip of the brush and you're just going circular motion, all the way until you want it to stop, okay? Okay, I'm gonna have my cloud stop right there, but now I have my cloud coming out through its neck here and I'm gonna do just circular motion, right here. I'm gonna add a little bit more paint here wherever I missed it. And with the cloud, I'm probably gonna have to go over it twice as well. Okay, that's good. That's one cloud down, boom. Cloud looks great, okay? Just keep on going, circular motion. Wherever you see blue, you can just cover it up. And again, we'll go over it one more time. So then that way the white really pops, okay? Now I'm gonna paint my other cloud. I think I had the other cloud coming this way. So I'm just gonna, again, do circular motion. Do you see what I'm doing? Just circular motion, just so you can get that fluffy cloud effect, okay? Fluffy clouds, fluffy clouds. All right, keep on going, circular motion. I'm gonna ask you guys to share in a second. Let me see how you guys are doing. Okay, so that's my other cloud right there. It's coming out from this corner here. So I'm gonna do circular motion here. Circular motion. Just take your time, circular motion. I'm gonna thin this out a little bit. There we go, that's cute. Cute. Okay, let's see. Anybody wanna share theirs so far, what they have? Let's see, anybody wanna share? Yo-Yo, go ahead, do you wanna share?
Yeah, I put it downstairs to dry. So can you go to someone else and I'll come back in about 1 second?
No problem. Emma, do you want to share yours?
Wait a second.
Let's see. Oh, so cute. Awesome. Okay. You're using acrylics? Awesome. Great. I love it. Great job, Emma. Let's see yours, Maddie. Oh, I love it. So cute, Maddie.
Okay, I'm back.
I wanted to paint my clouds white and I decided to make my flower pink and purple.
Perfect. Hey, you can change it up. Remember, we're all different. So our art is very special and unique to us. So great job, Maddie. Let's see.
This is how I did.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay. So I made my eyes different, and I made her look like she's sleeping
Let's see.
because her tongue was just so pink that it was like I can make it look like she's in love. So here you go.
Oh, cute. Okay, awesome. Ah, you made it sleeping. That's cute. I like
And
that.
I took for my brown, I actually took some black and some orange, and it actually turned out to be very brown, and it was actually really good. So I just added some white, and it was perfect.
Great, perfect, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Elizabeth, let's see you. Elizabeth. Oh, I love it. You used a lighter green, kind of like Maddie did. That's beautiful. It's so good. I love the spots. Looking great, guys. Great job. All right, so I'm just gonna finish. I'm gonna start finishing up my clouds. So if you guys have more clouds that you guys can paint, go ahead and add the rest of the cloud. We're gonna go back to our giraffe. I'm gonna show you a technique that you can use to splatter some paint for your background, so it kind of makes it pop a little bit more also. I'm gonna show you that. I'm just gonna finish up my 2 clouds here. Just circular motion, just so they look fluffy. I'm gonna do, did I have another cloud here? Let's see. I feel like it needs another little cloud here in the corner. Sometimes you just change things up. You're like, it looks like it's missing. You know, looks like it needs a little something here. There we go. Okay, so my giraffe is almost done. Now I need to go back to the flower, and I can either leave it like that with yellow, or I can add some colors. I think, Maddie, what colors did you say you use? You use purple and pink? Maddie, you use purple and pink? I think I'm gonna do the same. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of purple and pink to mine too. Make it like yours. I'll probably make it a little bit like yours. There we go. I'm gonna add a little bit of pinky here as well. It kind of looks like brown, but I'm gonna add some pink here. Make it pop like that. I'll probably add some white here to highlight, and you'll see what I mean when I mean highlight. Okay, all right, great. So if your dots are done, if your dots are dry on the giraffe, you can go ahead and add another coat of brown to your dots. If they're not, then just leave it like this. Okay, next step, what you can do. If you want to do this, you can sprinkle, let me show you how to do this technique, okay? It gets a little messy, so just make sure you're away from your computer. Yesterday when I did this, I got paint all over my computer. So here we go, so watch. If you want to do some paint splatter, you're gonna get the tip of your brush. Let me see which one works better. I'm gonna pull a brush, hold on one second. Okay, yeah. You can grab either this flat brush tip, or you can grab this thinner one like this. You're gonna dip a little bit of paint to your brush on the top like this. So like this. It's gonna be covered in white, but you're gonna just get the bristle. You're gonna get the bristle, and you're just gonna, farther away, you're just gonna tap it like this, and you're gonna create a splatter effect. You don't want your paint to be too thick, but you're just gonna splatter it everywhere. So you can splatter it on the giraffe itself if you want, but I'm gonna splatter more so on the background, so it gives me like little dots in the background, okay? So you can do that splatter effect. You see how it's looking? Just a splatter. So if you want to do that, you can go ahead and grab your little brush, grab the tip of the brush, and use your finger and just do this. You're just basically doing this, okay? Whoops, let's see. You see? You're just splattering and creating that splatter effect in the back. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Turn it over. There we go. Just add it everywhere you want, okay? Wherever you want any type of splatter, okay? Now, if you want to cut, if you, you could, for the eye, hold on one second. For the eye here, for the eye, you can go ahead and add another layer of black. But let's say I wanted to add a little tiny line of color for the eye. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my little skinny brush. Let's say I wanna make the eyes blue. I'm gonna do a little line around the black part. If it's dry, I'm gonna do just a little bit of blue. Just right there. Just so it kind of pops with the sky. Just gonna add a little bit of blue right there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. I'm gonna just add a little pop of blue. A little pop of blue. Just so.
Sorry, I gotta go, but thank you for teaching me.
No problem, Maddie. Maddie, can you show me your piece again so I can take a quick picture? Hold on one second. Let's see. Smile, Maddie. Cute. Great job, honey. Keep on drawing. Keep on creating. I'll see you on Friday, okay?
I did a lot of them.
You did. Yes, you did, honey. Yes, you did.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I like painting and doing art.
Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad to have you in our class.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie. Have a good day, honey.
Bye.
Bye, honey. All right, let's see. How's everybody else doing over here? Did any of you guys do this splatter effect to the background? Did any of you guys do it? No? Okay. So if you guys added, you see what I did? I'm gonna hold this up a little closer. Do you see I added the eyes there? I added all of that. If you wanted to, you could outline this with a marker, with a Sharpie if you want, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Usually I do outline my stuff, but I think I like it like this. I think I really like it like this. Now, if I wanted to add maybe some eyelashes to it, I could. If I wanted to change up the look of the giraffe, I could add some eyelashes. Even if I wanted to add maybe like a rainbow in the background, I could add a rainbow to the background, or I could add anything else to my giraffe that I want to, right? I could make this a little bit darker. I could add green to this, to the stem as well. Or I could add maybe some stars to the background, but I think I like this. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more paint, more white paint to the clouds, just so they look a little bit fluffier. Oh, that became pink. Okay, there we go. Let's see, does anybody else wanna share theirs? Let's see, Hyla, how are you doing, honey? Let's see, can I see yours? Oh, beautiful. Hold on. Let me take a picture. So cute, Isla. Did you enjoy it? Awesome. So good. Who else wants to share? Let me see. Who else wants to share? Elizabeth, let's look at you, honey. Awesome. Let's see. Cute. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Did you do purple for the dots, for the spots? That is so cute. Hold on, let me move myself so I can snap a picture. I love that you guys are just so creative and you guys choose your own colors. I love it. Great job. Great job. You're gonna hang that up in your room, Elizabeth? Yeah? Madeline Nolan, let's see. How are you doing, honey? Let's see you.
I'm not finished yet.
Not finished yet? Okay, do you want us, can we see your progress?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Maddie, that's awesome. Oh, I love that you made a bigger flower. I love that. Great job, honey. Kaya, how are you doing? Can I see yours? Can I see yours, Kaya?
I'm not finished.
You're not done yet? Okay.
And I'm gonna have to.
No? Okay. No problem. Emma, can we see yours, honey? Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Great
I'm
job.
in the clouds now.
Awesome. That's so good. Great job. Anybody else want to share? Okay. So again, with your giraffe, the one thing is to just make sure you're blending your colors so things don't just pop out. Like even with the neck here, like I could just keep it yellow, or I could go in with a little bit of orange if I wanted to. I could also do a little bit of orange around. Let me see. I could add a little bit of orange and brown and maybe create a yellow and create like a little line here at the bottom. Let me see, it's kind of dried. And just add a little bit of orange tone here to the sides, like that. So it's not just so bright yellow. Let me see. I'm gonna add a little bit more color right here. Let's see. I'm gonna really just kind of blend this in a little bit with a little bit of black. There we go. Just add a little bit of color right here to the side. See what I'm doing? And then I can do the same thing for the top of the head. Add a little bit more color to the top of the head. Just a little bit, and a little bit to the top of the ear. Add a little bit more color. There we go. That looks good, and there's the giraffe. Kind of looks like the Toys R Us giraffe. How many of you guys ever shopped at Toys R Us?
I have the stuffed animal.
Oh, you do?
I can go bring it.
Yeah, can you bring it? Jeffrey the giraffe. Awesome. Great job, guys. Let's see. Great. So for Friday, guys, so what are some choices that you guys want to do for Friday? Let me know. So Yo-Yo, you want to
Unicorn. Unicorn.
Unicorn? Okay. What else? Anybody else? Oh, let's see. Hold on, Isla. Ah, can you turn it around so we can see it? Oh, that's so cute. I love the stars.
I got it right before it closed. I also have a rubber ducky with stars all over it. It's
Awesome.
blue.
Let me get a picture of both of you guys together. Here, let's see. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3. I love it. Great job. I love that. Maybe I should add stars to its neck, like Jeffrey. That's cute. So cute.
Yes. I also called him Gerald.
Gerald. Awesome.
Gerald the giraffe. Wait, no, that's my other one.
Nice.
Yeah, I have two. I have 2 giraffes. Wait, do I have 3?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna count. There's probably still 2.
Awesome.
I got one from my friends.
Oh, okay. Great. All right. I think we'll probably then do a unicorn. Do you guys want to do like this type of unicorn or something different?
Can we do a rabbit?
A rabbit? Okay, we'll do, I'll draw out 2 different ones. So we can do a unicorn.
Yeah, because we have paper too.
Yeah, so we could do a rabbit and a unicorn. Any other special requests that you guys want to do? Let me know, then that way I can look up.
Birdie, a dog, not a dog, a bird.
A bird? Okay. What else? Okay, great. All right, so we're rounding up. Yes, Maddie, go ahead, honey.
My request is a flower, a big one.
A big flower, like a sunflower?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, flower. I'm gonna write this down. So you said flower. We're gonna do a unicorn, a rabbit. Yes, Elizabeth, go ahead, honey.
Can we do a unicorn that yesterday you did on the birthday?
Oh yeah, like, yeah. You like that one, Elizabeth? Yeah, it's cute. All right, anybody else? All right, anybody else want to share before we log off? Anybody else want to share your painting before we log off? No, that's it? Okay, let's see. Oh, Maddie, looking great, honey. Hold on, let me spotlight you. So good, Maddie. Great job, honey.
Thanks.
I love it. So good, guys. You guys are so talented. Keep on creating, keep on drawing, keep on painting. You want to make sure that you paint and you create, okay? Awesome. So good. All right, guys, if anybody else wants to share before we log off, let me know. If not, continue finishing painting. If you want to add another coat of paint to your pieces, go ahead and do so. If not, I'll see you guys on Friday. So we'll do a few different ones. You can follow along with whichever one you want to do, okay? Emma, let's see. Hold on. Let's hold yours up. Let me see. Hold on. Spotlight. Let me spotlight you. So cute. Oh, I love it, Emma. Great job, honey. Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
Looks so good. Awesome. Great job, sweetheart. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys on Friday, okay, for our last. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, guys. Have a great one. Bye.